Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around we are going over the patch note for the Chloromancer. The update is finally here, so we are finally getting the Chloromancer update. Finally, it's also on the PTS server, and these patch notes are not too long, so I'll put these two together. There are some additional updates, if you can see down here, and we'll go over them as well. But I will put this together. Normally I make two videos where I make one for the patch notes and one for the PTS server and showing off case, but we'll go over the patch notes first. I'll also, of course, make timestamps so you guys can just skip ahead if you want to, skip the patch notes. But in the description, of course, there will be the link to the patch notes itself if you just want to read them. But I'll go over them right here, maybe provide some bonus information, and then in the end of the video, I'll show you guys them on the PTS server because that is live right now. If you want to go check that out yourself on the PTS server. That's of course only for PC, unfortunately. But if you have one, you can go check it out. Or you can just watch it in the video. Anyways, enough with that. The patch is called Chloromancer Regrowth, and that's very much indeed what it is. So I thought initially that they were going to make the rework, or an easy fix for the rework was to, as they have right now, your class gym provides a cactus that shoots a little cactus spike, and that does a decent amount of damage. And I thought they were just going to change that into, or they could change it into making it 100% spawn rate. I think it's at 40% now, but for the Dracolite, they made it so that Draco babies spawned at 100% drop spawn rate, and that made the Draco go from approximately mid-tier to top tier. So I thought that was an easy fix to do that, at least nothing that would require a lot, but this is what they're going to do. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to what they're doing. So first, they're just gonna go over what they're thinking about the Chloromancer. So currently, the Chloromancer is lacking overall damage and healing abilities or utility. This was the healing ability or the healing character they wanted to implement in the game, and I think this is good because this might change the meta delves and stuff. Maybe people will bring a Chloromancer because of the healing if they're going deeper and stuff like that. I don't know yet, but that's for the deep delvers to figure out. But the goal is to revamp this with increased efficiency of Chloromancer's plants, making the class more efficient against bosses. We have revamped the class with following changes. So new passive is that it's called Mini Bloom. Basic attacks has a 4% chance to spawn plants near the enemies, which is I really like that change, that it's close to enemies and not close to you, because also it explodes as your basically your number one. I think it's the number one ability and number two ability. I can't remember, but the one where goes up and then explodes and also heals you and stuff like that. But that's now on the base attack now. So they will explode or burst of pollen, healing allies by 5% and dealing 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage to the enemies. Magic damage that is, but yeah, 1,000 damage. I don't think we've seen this kind of number before on any class, so I think this might be a little overtuned, but we will see. It's on the PTS server and it's bound to change, and of course when it comes out for real on the live, I'll make an update video that I'll put attached to my build video for the Chloromancer, so maybe people can do that, or maybe I'll do like a full new build guide. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what I do. But anyways, the 1,000 damage and also healing Mini Blossom makes them explode. Oh, healing allies. Oh, so said healing Mini Blossom will make them go faster. That just means that when you use your attack as you do now, it blossoms faster, and then you kind of only have maximum of 4 at a time. So also the base attack has basically not changed, but they have done a few things, but it does do the same thing now. Just like it still shoots the solar energy at enemies that now damage enemies, but if you shoot at allies, they're gonna heal them. So it heals allies for 4% of their maximum health up to 2%, and then the plants, that's your plants, 80% of its maximum health up to 12%. I feel like this sounds a little bit weird because it says it heals 4% of the maximum up to 2%. So I don't know what it means by healing them up to 2%, but you guys are much smarter than me, so you probably understand all of this. But anyways, it heals and it damages, and it makes your plants go even faster, or grow faster. But we'll go into the next ability. So the next ability is the green Gatling, which throws a seed at the ground, and when you fire it fires nearby enemies, dealing 140% magic damage every shot. Healing plants them grow faster, up maximum of 3 times. So I don't know why it would be going, if it, you throw down the plant, I assume that it will start making 140% damage, but I think it might have to grow. Like we basically have the pirate captain, when you throw down the turret, it has to 3 stages where it goes become bigger and do more damage. I'm not sure if that's the way they wanted it, but we can see that on the PTS server later on in the video. So the next one is the secondary ability, that is Leafing Lashers. This is not a new ability. This is the original spinning things that around, right? And this is exactly the same. It might have changed a little bit. It definitely, with the last here, the Lasher's damage stacks, and it also the radius increases when it becomes bigger. That makes a lot of sense. So, but it is down from 215%. So this is not your basic damage anymore. I think your basic damage is just going to be your auto attack. I think it's just going to be your auto attack champion now, but we'll see with the ultimate that is down here. So Empower Growth empowers the Leaf Flashers. These are this, and the Green Gatlings. The Green Gatlings, that was the no, but that's basically the cactus, I guess you can call them, to be a larger version. So it's basically just amplify even the things. So it's not just, now it's just, you get random flowers that is popping out of you, right? Now it's just going to be the existing ones you have that's going to be even stronger. That's at least how I read it. So Green Gatlings deals increased damage up to 450% magic damage. Leafers Snare gains additional effectiveness, reduced movement speed by 100%, so we can actually root these things. Wow, that is pretty cool. Class Jump, when Empowered Growth is activated, the Chloromancer heals nearby plants and allies. Allies are healed 15% every second. Wow, okay. So when you use your ultimate, you basically heal everybody around you. Something I do want to mention in this is that you can still keep the old class gem that are there, but you do have to go get yourself a new one. I think I'm going to get myself a new one. And sometimes if you get different colors, you can have them both at the same time. So in this case, I think I might want to go with both of them, but we will see. I will definitely keep the old one. I forgot to keep the old Fey one, which doesn't really make a big difference, but it's a cool item to have, just to say, hey, I had this one. It used to be the old class gem for, the Chloromancer or the Fey Trickster, right? So yeah, but this is the new reworked class gem. So the additional one is that fixing various situations where they could create no layer. Whoa. Okay. Wow. So there was sometimes no layer in some of them. Okay. So that's going to be fixed. Updated description of the depth referring to public and challenge delves. Enemies' names has been added. Trophies make it easier to sort. Oh, okay. So there's some trophies. Made combat text for minor damage, minion damage for more consistently purple. Okay. So that's actually a good thing because it just kind of, well, it's not a big deal, but you couldn't see if it was your minions or you doing the damage. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter too much, but for some people, it is. Fix an issue with several collection entirety, cannot trade messages, and then fix an issue which could not client slowly. Used multiple times. Oh, okay. So if you had get world ID too many times, then it would be an issue. Fixed error message button highlighted that could be occur in the club UI. So small additions, a little bit, but pretty cool. But yes, we are of course looking for mostly for the Chloromancer update. So that was the patch notes. Again, they are in the description if you just want to read them again. But we are gonna head into the PTS server. See you guys there. Alright guys, we are now on the PTS server and this is the new Chloromancer. Of course, I have a skin on, just to clarify that. This is not how it looks now standard. But as you probably can see in the bottom here, also up here, you can see that the Lashers is right here. Here's the new icon for this, and this is the new Mini Blossom passive that we do have. And then of course, this is the new ultimate ability that we do have. So I actually tried to get ourselves the new ultimate ability or the class gem for the new ability, but as you can see, a blue here, There's a bug where I can't equip it. It says yes, but it doesn't go into the slot and just keeps being there. So I don't know what the up with that, but you can still see the abilities and stuff like that. But I wanted to do that for you guys as well. So, but unfortunately can't. I can do it with the regular one. It goes into, you can see that one works. I can take that out again if I want to, and let's just put it in because there. So I did a little bit of testing, I guess you can see, and of course I haven't done outer shooting. I'm just gonna show you guys what I saw with you know, the mini. The green Gatling, as they're called, that's what I'm gonna call them. They don't start shooting until you max them out. So see, I can throw this down next to a guy, you know, it just grows up, it doesn't do anything until it grows completely. You can see, and now it starts shooting at, you know, the enemies. And the same thing, well, not the same thing with this one. It starts, it also has to go up, and when it completely up, it starts spinning as well with the other ones. And then you can see now it is spinning with everything else. So let's do some auto attacking and see if we can't spawn. There we go. There is the new thing, and it goes very slow. And you can see there, the more I, well, if I shoot at them, they get, you know, bigger, and then they start shooting. So I guess we can throw down. Let's throw down a few of these, and they do start attacking when they are fully grown. But you can, of course, shoot at them, and then they will get up. That is a lot of damage. This is U9, so I know it's not too much, but I'm only 22,000, which is not crazy for U9. And you know, the gems is a lot better. I'm also missing one here. You know, these are all like only 15. This is one, and it only has 2 stats, which is terrible. So I'm not good stats at all. So this is pretty crazy. So I guess you can just, at 40% is pretty low, I have to say. It's pretty low. Yeah, that's not a lot. That is not a lot. But let's see. Let's throw down one of these and one of these, and let's use this one, which is then heals all these abilities way faster. It heals, so you can basically just throw down these, and they start shooting. You see, becomes a lot. You can see the icons are a lot bigger, so that's a lot bigger for all of these. So as long as you're using this, you basically can run around. But the number 1 ability seems to be like the way to go. And then when you see if we can't do a dungeon, let's just do this one. Yeah, I think let's just do this one. So it's still, you know, a little bit more, I wouldn't say complicated, but I'll just throw down these and just do like that. But you can't just throw down these, but you do have like it's a lot better for bosses, as you can see, but it does want you to use all your abilities. So yeah, that was actually not crazy good, but it was not terrible, I guess. And it's hard to see with my only having 22,000, which is not a lot for U9. So yeah, these were the abilities. And also I only have stellar gear because it's the PTS server. But yeah, these are all the abilities that it do have. I think if you equip this one, it just has a lot better. I actually don't know if the oh, hold on, they changed it. Okay, they changed it automatically. That's why it has that. Wow, I didn't see that at all. Sorry about that, guys. That's why I can't equip the other one. Now I know. All right, so yeah, there's no bug. It's just me. It's me that bugged. Yeah, it already changed. They changed it already. So. I wonder if you can keep like a version of the old one, or is this gonna change this one. Anyways, this is what it does, and you know, that just empowers all of these. You can see they also changed the icon, so it's only gonna be much bigger. But yeah, that's pretty good damage. But these are also, you know, and then you just shoot at the thing. It's going to be a lot better for killing bosses, that's for sure, but it's not going to be better for farming. I think it's going to stay the same as farming, but for bosses and maybe for deep delving and stuff like that, because you can heal your friends and stuff, it's going to be a lot better. So that's what I want to show you guys from the PTS server. There's not really much more to say about anything else. That was the ability shown, and as you can see, the patch note was not really much bigger. So but rework coming, very excited to see the rework coming in, and this hopefully will help the Chloromancer enough to make it more in favor of many people so far. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!